Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Hello, Lily. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher. How are you?
Está bien.
Very well. Thank you for asking.
Sí, me parece
Is
bien.
going back home or at home?
Problema.
Uh, in this moment, I going to my house.
Ahí llega el de ti.
Okay.
I stay in my house. Yes, but the traffic was terrible.
Yeah, it's every Monday, right?
Yes,
Monday
yes,
traffic. Good.
yes,
Okay. I think we can wait for a couple of minutes. If not, we start the
yes,
class, okay?
yes, teacher. No problem.
Thank you very much. Well, I think we're gonna start. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Hi, Federico. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Great. Good for your punctuality. We were waiting for a couple of classmates, but I think the traffic is really heavy today. So we're gonna start with you both, okay? Let me share the screen. Okay, today we're gonna start with the manual, INSAFORT manual, talking about, it says design a basic checklist of the steps to define the brand. So we've been talking about branding during this unit. So we're gonna discuss a little bit about it right now. It says, how do you create a new brand or restore an existing one? Is it effective to try and promote your product or service to everyone? So for example, let's think about a brand that does not exist anymore. So can you think of a product, a brand that disappeared and it is not in the market nowadays?
Sony Ericsson, maybe.
Sony Ericsson, um, so Sony Ericsson doesn't exist. We cannot acquire or buy Sony Ericsson cell phones nowadays. Might be. So the idea is that how can you restore or how can you take back that brand? Do you think it's possible?
Well, I think we can try to improve the screen because they had keys in their phones, and to improve or maybe add touch, just touch screen.
Instead of the keys, right? Touch screen.
Yes, yes, and maybe to increase the storage and improve the camera. I don't know what else.
Okay. Did you have a Sony Ericsson in the past?
No, I didn't have. However, I had the opportunity to use it.
Okay. Yeah, what I remember about Sony Ericsson is they were like MP3 players, most like MP3 players, and at the same time cell phones. They even have speakers. I remember there was like a
Yes,
gadget
yes,
as a
yes,
speaker. Very good. Yeah, probably improving what you mentioned. I can take, Federico, improving some features, characteristics.
yes, some features. Yeah,
You can get or you can take the brand back. You can put it in the market nowadays.
yeah.
Very good. Now it says, is it effective to try and promote your product or service to everyone? Well, I think that is obviously yes, right? What matters now, I think, is the platform that you use. What platform you think is very, we will say, trendy, that you can promote a product or service? It can be like social media, or I don't know, another platform. What do you think? For example, Beatrice, what app or what social media you think is very effective to promote services or products?
I think the Instagram now is effective to promote any product, but I think Facebook always the people buy anything by the Facebook.
Like in the marketplace, right?
The marketplace, yes.
Okay. Do you know outside social media, do you know any other place where you can promote services or products besides social media? This goes for everybody. For in the newspaper, or I don't know, any other
Yes.
source?
If we want to implement a good strategy of marketing, we have to use a different, I don't know, how can I say, canales de comunicación.
Different communication channels?
Okay, different communication channels.
Channels?
Because channels, yeah,
Yes.
channel, because nowadays people use a lot the social media, and beside that they use TV, and also you can create an advertising in different places, like let me check, let me see. For example, in a Gran Villa, I mean, in this country, just focus in this country, for example, in different supermarket could be, or how can I say in this case?
I don't know. Probably you're talking about, like, there are people who give away flyers or
Yes,
some things like those.
yes, like a Metrocentro, La Gran Villa.
Oh, you can
stuff.
say in the malls, different malls.
Yeah, in the mall. Yeah. Yes, in the malls.
Okay. Very good. Thank you,
I
Federico.
think I think teacher that nowadays I remember the supermarket before and they promoting any products in the newspaper, but now any newspaper has promoting that the supermarket. And the last weekend in a restaurant, I saw the newspaper and any announcement,
No problems. No announcements.
no announcement, and that any supermarket.
Okay. So it's because obviously you have to pay to have a space in the newspaper, and nobody reads the newspaper nowadays. I mean, very few people read the newspaper.
Yes, because now the people buy the supermarket online, and they can see the offers or the other promotions
Online.
in social media or on the online page
Websites,
or websites. Yes.
it's correct. Now there is also the option that you can choose the product and just pick it up at the supermarket. You don't even need to go and check the product there. You can do it online.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So at the end, we can say that we have to diversify the options where you promote services, right? Not only once, not only TV or radio, but different places, different channels, right? Very good. Okay, let's continue now with the conversation here. Typically, we practice the conversation and then complete the activity that is related to it. So let's first read the conversation. I will pronounce the words. I need you to repeat after me, okay? Let's start. I went into business.
I went into business
As a lawyer 6 months ago.
As a lawyer
6 months ago.
But I barely get any customer.
But I
But I barely get any customer.
I help people find
I
help people find
the best way out of.
the
the
best
best way
out
of
It will be like out of legal trouble
legal
trouble
for a cheap price.
for a cheap price.
But they seem
But they seem
to prefer the competition.
to
to prefer the competition.
Probably you need to define
Probably
you need to define
the brand of the service
the brand of the
service
services
you are providing
you are
you are
providing
to improve the business.
to improve the business.
How do I do that?
how do
How do I do
How
that?
do I
That will be like how do I or how do I? It's like how do I do that?
I do
How do
how I do
I
that?
do that?
It's like do I do? How do I do that?
How do I do that?
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. You need to practice several ways. Okay, I just usually
I just
I
usually
just usually
let customers do
let
let
customers do
some promotion
some promotion
for me with business cards.
for me with
for
the
me
business
with business cards.
Your clients can help
your
Your
client
clients
can help you to do
help you
Can help
you
to
do
all the advertising.
all
the
advertising.
You already decided
You
already
decided
what kind of law
what kind of law
you focus on.
you focus on.
Remember, it's like focus. Focus.
Oh, focus.
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 Focus on.
Focus on.
Now you have to focus on
You have
Now
to
you
focus
have
on
to focus on
the kind of clients
The kind
the kind of client
clients
you want to work with
you want
want to work
with
and define
and
Define.
define
and define
the brand
the
the
brand
brand
you want.
you
you
want.
want.
Good. Did you find new words?
For me, I found a new word, the barely.
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 Barely. Yes. Okay. It is an adverb. It means when you do something, but just you meet the specific thing just to get it, right? In Spanish would be apenas, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And trouble, teacher.
Trouble. This is a synonym of
Legal
problem.
trouble. Problem.
Yes, synonym of problem. Okay, if there are no other words, this is what we're gonna do. Practice conversation in the breakout rooms and then complete the sentences with the information in bold, okay? So the sentences that are in bold will help you complete this part. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, there are 6 people. Besides Lily, that she's going back home, but I will ask, Lily, are you able to practice the conversation with your classmates?
Yes, teacher, yes.
Okay, so let me open the breakout rooms. Give me a second. Okay, see you there.
Best way out of legal trouble for a cheap price, but they seem to prefer the competition.
Probably you need to define the brand of the services you are providing to improve the business.
Complete the sentence below. Okay, number 1, we need to resolve. Okay, well, let's see. Help people. I help people find the best way of legal trouble,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I want to try, let me see, text. It's help. Help. Okay. Oh, I don't know what happened. Okay, and the other is the other is find.
Yeah. Fine. Yes.
Find. Okay. Hi, what happened? Okay, fine. The next I just usually
Let.
let yes.
Yeah.
Let.
Let customer do.
Okay. Let me see. Okay.
It's easy, teacher.
A piece of cake, right?
Yeah, because the conversation is the answer is in black
In
color.
bold, in bold.
To some.
Yeah.
In
Your
bold means
clients
negrita.
can't help you to do.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, my I can't pencil for my tablet.
It's
Sorry,
okay. No
but
problem.
I want to try. But yeah, okay.
Yes.
I help people find the best way out of legal trouble. I just usually let customers do some advertising for me. Your clients can't help you to do all the advertising.
Yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
this is the all exercise.
Yeah.
Next, teacher, we finish.
Yeah.
Great job. We're gonna return main session. See you there.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Let's check the answers. Number one, it says I space people space the best way out of legal trouble. What are the verbs?
I help
Help.
people
I help people.
Fine.
find
Find the best way.
Find the best way out of legal trouble. Yes. Number two, I just usually
Let customer do
Do.
some advertising for me.
let customers do. Okay. Well, actually, this word is advertising. It's missing the letter. It says adverting. That doesn't exist.
Mhm.
Okay, number three, your clients can't
Help.
help
Help.
can help you
to do.
To do.
You to
to do, right? Can help you to do all the advertising.
all the advertising.
Advertising.
Okay. So as you can see, it's very easy. I already explained the causative verbs. The only verb that accepts both ways is help, right? You can use it with the infinitive. You can say, for example, I can help you find, or you can also say, I can help you to find. Both ways are correct. Only the verb help accepts infinitive or verb form. You decide which one you use. Both are correct. And then the rest, let, make, and also have, right? They don't use the infinitive. They go with the base form. So what we're gonna do in this part, you already know how to complete it. You're gonna use the verb help and let to complete the sentences. So let's do it here in the main session. Number one, let me ask, probably Doris, can you read number one and complete it, please? The verbs you have to use are in parentheses.
Think about how your business help your customer satisfy their needs.
Very good. Thank you very much, Doris. Do you think it's correct, everybody?
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, it is, right? Okay, number two, Joel.
Inventors won't let companies develop within a plan to improve business brand.
Okay. Thank you, Joel. Everybody, you think it's correct?
Develop it.
Yes, teacher.
Correct. Yeah, it is correct. Now, just repeat after me. Investors.
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 Develop.
Develop.
Improve.
Improve.
There we go. Number three, Beatrice.
Okay. The plant help employee become part of the brand.
Become part of the brand. Okay. Thank you, Beatrice. Correct or incorrect, everybody?
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah, it's correct. The only difference here would be if you decide to use to, right? Help employees to become, but it's the same. Next one, let's ask Federico, number four.
Okay, being specific about a business brand, let customer identify our products easily.
Okay, so we have let and identify. Thank you very much. So you think it's correct, everybody?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
It is, yes.
Yes.
Oh, very good. Just everybody repeats. Identify.
Identify.
Because this is also similar to identity, right? Identify.
Identify.
Good.
Identify.
And let's see. Salvador, the number five.
Branding let the customer add a perceived value to the product.
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much. Okay, so as you can see, it is very easy to use help or let. The only difference is that help allows to use the infinitive, but basically it's the same. Okay, any question? Nope. Let's continue then.
Nope.
The brand relates to target. Well, I think this is not going to be covered right now, so let's check the book. Give me a second. I'll take you to the unit 15 from video resource. We are going to check, this is the last unit, we are going to check from the book, unit 15. This is part of the video resource, and it says sticky situations. Do you understand or do you have an idea of what a sticky situation is? No?
No, teacher.
Okay.
Maybe difficult.
Yeah, that's correct, Lily. It can be a an uncomfortable or difficult situation. Yes, that's what a sticky situation is. Very good. So we're gonna read a little bit about it. It says culture. We're gonna check what they say about it. Remember, these books are the interchange are related to United States society. So we learn a little bit about the culture in the US. Okay, let me ask. Let's see. I think everybody participated besides. I think I will ask Beatrice. Can you start reading what it says in the recent and finish here, please?
Okay. In a recent survey, people in the United States were asked to describe their most embarrassing moment during a visit to someone's home. Here are the top answers.
Thank you very much. The next part. Let's see, Doris. Read all of them, the 5 answers.
Okay. Dressing incorrectly for the occasion. Arriving on the warm day or warm time. Spilling something or breaking something valuable. Saying something by mistake that offended the host. Forgetting someone's name.
Very good. Thank you, Doris. Everybody repeats. Occasion.
Occasion.
Arriving.
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 Spilling.
Spilling.
Valuable.
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 Yes. Okay, I think on those ones. Did you find new vocabulary?
Yes. Spilling.
Yes, spilling.
Spilling.
Arriving.
Yes. Well, imagine you have a glass of water. So spill the water is like to drop it and just spill the water on the floor. You got it?
Okay. And arriving.
Arriving. Where is it?
The second
yes.
sentence.
Arriving. Well, this is the gerund form of arrive. When you arrive, you get to a place. Arrive home, for example.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now, it says these are top answers of moments, embarrassing moments during a visit to someone's home, right? So it says, would the same things be embarrassing in your culture? Why or why not? What do you think? Here in El Salvador, dressing incorrectly for the occasion. I think you can check that in the picture, right? Everybody is very casual and the woman entering is like very formal. Do you think in El Salvador that is an embarrassing thing to happen, or people don't care about what you're wearing? What do you think? Because I will let you discuss in breakout rooms about embarrassing moments that you have seen or that you have experienced. Probably you have had embarrassing moments. So that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna read all the embarrassing moments again, and then you're gonna discuss the questions, okay? Would the same things be embarrassing here in El Salvador? Why or why not? And what was your most embarrassing moment during a visit to someone's house? What happened to you, right? Did you, I don't know, did you spill water on someone or did you just fall down in front of the group? What happened? And if it hasn't happened, do you know someone who, let's say, who lived a similar situation to that one? That's what we are going to do, okay? You're gonna discuss about embarrassing moments or sticky situations. Understood?
Yes.
Great. So I will send, if you cannot find this in the PDF, I will send the picture to WhatsApp. And I think I will create 2 groups, okay?
What page is it, teacher?
Is it in the video research? You don't have that page.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
Only the
okay.
online, the version of the book has it. So I will share the picture to WhatsApp.
Okay, perfect. I open in this moment. Okay.
Was terrible. I remember that it was embarrassing. What about you?
Well, for me, the is very embarrassing. The we can apply the arriving on the wrong day or a wrong time in my country and our culture, uh, because sometimes can happen. So for me, the five sentences that the survey showed the U.S. state in the United States, we can apply.
But I don't know. What do you think?
I think it depends how she feels. I think no is incorrectly for the occasion.
Yes, because maybe some people's when they go to the formal occasion, and sometimes they were informal.
Yes.
Yes, it's not, but it depends, because if it is depend, I think the place, the
The
place,
place. Oh,
yes,
yes. Or the moment or the occasion.
occasion.
Occasion. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you, what do you think, Salvador?
I think the same. It depends of event or occasion, but because maybe we have to go to meet on to school for meet about your kids. It's not necessary.
A table of my uncle. So for me, it's embarrassing because um the table it was made from glass, so the whole table broke, and I didn't pay the complete the table because my uncle told me the table was all. However, I had to pay the middle of the price,
Oh my
and
God.
yeah, so that was the most embarrassing moment when I visited him, because that's I think it will be funny and relaxed. We spend time shopping and without trouble. However, that happened in that moment, and that was very embarrassing for me.
Oh my God. Yes. Well, in my case, when I visit the people, I have a problem because I don't drink milk. I can't eat milk. But when I visit, it's the people say me, "Are you drink carao con leche?" For example, yes, it was terrible because I can say no, and I don't know. It's terrible. Or the people, I don't know how to say plan. How do you say plan, teacher? Plan?
What? Flan or flan?
Plan?
Like
Plan?
the
I
dessert?
don't I don't know. Yeah. Or postres?
Dessert. Dessert.
Dessert.
Yeah,
Yes.
flan is flan.
Dessert.
It's in English
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. Dessert. I don't like dessert. I don't eat it. Anything dessert. And it's difficult when the people say me, or you are you eat dessert, and it's I don't know, embarrassing for me because I can say no. I don't know, it that this is a problem, and that is the reason uh because I don't like visit the people.
It's
What
only
about
an excuse.
yes? What about you, Joel?
In mi case, embarrassing moment durante a visit people or family in my home is my children is playing into the room, or I don't know, conversation. Is I living in the privada. Um, strong music, the this al vecino, what is the name? Um, uh, is a strong music. I wrote the music is the embarrassing for me.
Okay. Yeah, I think we all we have moments embarrassing.
Definitely. So we finished.
Okay. Yes, we finished. We finished, teacher.
Okay. Okay, let's continue with next activity. We're gonna first check some verbs that can also be used in certain cases in nouns or converted into nouns, right? We have the case of apologize as a verb and apology as a noun. So in the next one, we have approval. What is the verb for approval? Do you know?
Approve.
That would be approve. Yes. And then we have invite as a verb. What would be the noun?
Invited.
Invited? You sure?
I don't know.
Huh? Okay, Salvador says invited. Somebody who has a different idea? No? Okay, in this case it's invitation, right? Invite, invitation. Then we have lie as a noun. What is the verb?
Lie.
The verb is the same, right? Lie. Misunderstand. Misunderstand. What is the noun?
Understand. Understand.
No, that is a verb too.
Oh,
Mhm. Okay, the noun is misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. Then we have offer. What is the verb?
Offer.
The same. Offer. Realization.
Realize.
Realize. Yes. And reminder.
Remind.
It's
Remind.
remind. Yes. Very good. Okay, now repeat after me. Apologize.
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 Apology.
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 Approve.
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 Approval.
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 Invite.
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 Invitation.
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 Lie.
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 Misunderstand.
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 Misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding.
Offer.
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 Realize.
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 Realization.
Realization.
Remind.
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 Reminder.
Reminder.
Okay, from the list of or from the chart, did you find any words?
What is realization?
Realization is the act of realizing something. When you realize, right? But I don't know how to say it in Spanish. Because realize is when you imagine you say, I realized that I was in class, right? So it's like darse cuenta, but the noun, I don't know. In Spanish it's difficult for me to find a word. Pero es como la acción de darse cuenta. El acto de darse cuenta. I don't know how to say that in Spanish. La realización.
Okay.
Yeah, it's difficult because realización is difficult. It's different. But it's the act of realizing. When you know something and you you understand, oh, this is the correct thing. Oh, realization, right? Any other word? If not, okay, I will give you some time to discuss these questions. There are 5. Have you apologized for anything recently? What's something a person might lie about? Have you had a problem because someone misunderstood you recently? Has someone offered you something nice recently, and have you had to remind someone to do something lately? So you are going to discuss in the breakout rooms again. I will give you a couple of minutes for you to give your ideas, your opinions in any of the questions. At least once, one of them, sorry, it should be something that happened to you. So we're gonna discuss it for a moment, okay? There are 11 people already. Let me see. I think we can create 2 groups again. Okay, see you in the breakouts.
Remember me about this email, and I say and forget it, and I apologize for that. But I sent in this moment, and I didn't happen nothing.
Okay. What about you, Salvador? Juan Carlos?
Okay, yes, for not coordinating need for state service in the iCloud. My partner agreed to say my name and they never told me. I had to apologize for it for no coordination to the receipt of liquor. And my boss got angry at this of the place. Uh, is is
the task, and I I had to talk with my boss, and after I had to send an email with my apologies for the to the customer.
Okay.
In my case, yes, because I reacted in inappropriate way at work due to a problem.
Okay. Next question. What's something a person might lie about? I don't understand that question. Let me see.
Que alguien miente, que alguien le miente a una persona, ¿no? O no,
Ajá.
bueno, yo lo entiendo, ¿no? Más o menos.
¿Sobre qué podría mentir
mentirle a
una
una
persona?
persona.
I understand.
Yes. What is something that a person can lie about instead of using might? You can also say
Yeah.
can.
Um,
About the age, women usually lie about age, right?
Miley is married.
If they are married or not, true,
Yeah.
it's possible. Uh-huh.
The other one, no.
Men never lie.
Yeah, we never lie.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe
I never.
when
Maybe I am in traffic for that reason I can't connect on time to this call.
Yeah, it's another lie, right? It could be, but most of the time in El Salvador, it's true.
Yeah, it's this.
I think the people don't like recognize a mistake, and in the most of cases the people prefer hiding the mistake and maybe try to culpar.
Blame.
Blame, yeah.
Thank you. Blame. Try to blame something else. I think.
Yeah, this can be put in the context of, for example, your job, right? If
Yes.
you get on time, or sorry, if you get late to work, you may say, "I'm sorry, boss. I don't know. I had a car crash, or my tire got flat. I don't know. Something like that can happen most of the time." But you do not, as you said, Jose Carlos, people do not like accept. For example, it can be because the person got up late, but they don't want to say, you know what, I got up late. Right? They invent something else, or they
Yes.
blame someone else to avoid the guilt, right? La culpa, the guilt.
Okay, number 3.
Light about that.
Yes, it's true.
Yes.
In some
Women lie
people,
about age, right?
yes,
The age
in some
too,
people
yes.
they lie because they don't like to say their age is true. Or sometimes when they are late, they blame the traffic, etc.
Yeah, it can happen, right? That you get to your job late and you say,
Yes.
boss, it's the traffic. You
Yes.
won't say that it's because
No.
you got up late, right?
I don't lie about that. I say my boss, I am in traffic. It's true, the traffic.
Yeah, in El Salvador,
In a chorro.
it doesn't matter when you say it, it's true.
Maybe when called a bank. I
Yeah,
don't
when the
know.
banks offer like credit cards, you say, you know
Yes,
what? I
yes,
already have one.
yes. I have a one. Yes, thank you for calling me. Bye.
But they insist. They continue insisting.
Yes, it's difficult. Yeah, it's right. Yes, but we have a new promotion. I don't know, but it's no, thank you, no, thank you. My husband has all credit cards, but it's a lie.
Yeah. But this is excuse.
Yes,
But no call more. No more call.
yes, but sometimes I say yes, I have a card. Yeah, thank you, but I don't know. In my case, it's difficult. I don't like when the bank call me.
I
Yeah.
think same. In my case, I receive call every day for bank or multi-money. And in many cases, in the most cases, I say I have a meeting or I am busy uh, because it's the same that they offer and I don't need it, I say.
I think
Yeah.
it's a problem, but okay. Okay, we can read the next question. Have you had a problem because someone misunderstood you recently?
I don't remember. In this case, I don't remember. I don't remember problem about someone misunderstood.
In my case, only call me from the banks of offering credit, and I tell them, no, thank you.
In my case, I think no. I try to write everything in my um, schedule or digital notebook. Okay, the next question. Has someone offered you something nice recently? Hello?
Something nice? I would like.
Yeah,
But
like flowers or a coffee.
yes, but I would like, but anything offer me nice, something nice. And you,
Okay.
Jennifer?
You finished?
Mm,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See you in main session. Okay, everybody, let's continue. We're gonna watch the video section here, but look, it says watch the video with sound off, right? No audio right now, so only watch. What three embarrassing situations do you see? So we're gonna watch the whole video without the audio, okay? And you're gonna write down three embarrassing situations, okay, in the video. Understood?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, they are 4 minutes. So you can take a break right in a while you watch. So here we go. Okay, I have to accept that it's kind of weird to watch 4 minutes of video with no sound, but that is the instruction of the book, right? So let's check. What are the embarrassing situations that you saw? Do you remember embarrassing situations? At least to try to describe, right? What happened?
Maybe in the first one, the guy arrived too late to the date.
Okay, arriving late to a date.
Yeah, arrived too late for a date.
Okay.
And the second one, I think the girl was starving. For that reason, she accepted another plate. And the third one, um, the host give her a food, but the girl didn't like that kind of food, but
Okay.
she has to accept it.
Okay. Well, later we're gonna discuss if something similar had happened to you. Thank you very much, Federico, for sharing. Somebody else who wants to add something?
For me, in the first one, I think they have a date, but she don't. She not ready.
He wasn't.
He wasn't ready at time. Yeah. And the second, I think the embarrassing moment is when he slept. He's slept, sorry, on the table, and the other couple uh, saw him. And let me see. Yes, and the last one, I think the host give her maybe for her the best of plate of food that she can prepare, but the other girl doesn't like.
Okay. Yeah, very good. Yeah, similar to the explanation Federico gave. Thank you very much, Jose Carlos. Now we're gonna watch it, but with audio. You have to let's say corroborate if the situations are the way you described, right? Or if it is different. And at the same time, you are going to write down the description, okay, under each picture. So we already have one that is here, and it says, a dinner guest stayed too late at the person's house. Her husband fell asleep at the table. So basically the same, right? What happened to these people? Write the correct sentence under each picture. We gotta do something because I cannot show you the pictures at the same time I show you the video. So I will take a screenshot. Give me a second. I will send it to WhatsApp. If you want to check it in the WhatsApp group, you can do it. And we are going to watch the video. Okay, there you have. You can watch the picture on WhatsApp, and also we can watch the video.
In the United States and Canada, as in most countries, people like to invite guests to their homes, but sometimes misunderstandings occur and embarrassing things happen. Everyone seems to have a story about a difficult situation involving a guest. We're going to look at some of those stories today, then ask people what they would do in these sticky situations. Let's take a look.
I was invited to a party, and I arrived an hour early. I thought it would take me longer to get there. Well, Rebecca came to the door wearing sweatpants and an old t-shirt.
Hi. Oh, hi. Rebecca, am I too early?
You're the first one.
I'm the first one.
I could hear the shower running in the background, and of course, not a single guest was there.
Wow, Well, we asked some people about what they would have done in this situation.
What would I have done? I would have pretended to have an errand to run in the neighborhood, like going to the drugstore, the grocery store, and then I would have told her I'd come back later.
If I were him, I would have apologized and then offered to help with things like setting the table.
You wouldn't have left?
No, I don't think so.
And what if the situation were reversed? What would you have done if you were the host and a guest arrived early?
If I were the host, same thing really. I would have invited him in and put him to work.
What would you have done? Now let's take a look at another predicament.
I invited my boss and her husband to dinner the other night. We had a great time, but she just wouldn't leave. By midnight, my husband and I were so exhausted. Finally, my husband fell asleep at the table. My boss was very embarrassed when she realized it was so late. I just never know what to do when a guest won't go home.
What should the host have done? Let's get some opinions.
I don't care if she is my boss. I think I would have reminded her how late it was.
I wouldn't have done anything, except pretend I wasn't tired. After all, she's your boss.
I'm not sure, but I think I might have lied and told her I had to wake up early in the morning. Then I would have thought of some reason.
What would you have done? Let's take a look at one last situation.
My new neighbor invited me over for lunch. I was a good guest. I came on time, I left on time, I even brought a loaf of bread. It's a good thing, too, because I couldn't eat anything else. You see, the host served seafood, and I hate seafood. I'm not allergic to it, but I really can't stand it. I probably hurt her feelings, but what should I have done?
What should the guest have done? Let's see what the people we talked with had to say.
I think I would have lied and told the host that I was allergic to seafood.
I think you should eat whatever the host makes, even if you don't like it. I mean, if someone goes to all the trouble to cook you something, it's rude not to eat it.
You know, I had a similar experience once. I served a dish with tomatoes in it to someone who was allergic to them. He broke out in a rash. It was terrible. Now when I invite people to dinner, I tell them what I'm planning to make sure that they can eat it. The host in that situation should have asked her guests about food allergies and food preferences before she planned the menu.
What would you have done? We've heard a number of practical solutions to some difficult guest situations. Now you should be ready for anything.
Okay, so let's check. In the picture number 2, what is the correct sentence to add?
Her husband fell asleep at the table.
That is picture 1.
This
right?
person
sorry, for the second, sorry.
In the second one,
this person didn't like what the host served for dinner.
that's correct. The person didn't like. What about 3?
This person arrived too early for a party.
Too early for a party. And number 4. So we only have 4, right? It says this person served food her guest didn't like. So these two are linked together, right? It's the host and also the person didn't accept. Have you ever lived a similar situation? In a party or a meeting, family reunion? No? Which of the embarrassing situations you think is the worst to handle? Which one do you think is the worst?
I think maybe The number one, because in the most of times or cases, you always try to give a good impression for your boss. So for me, that is a worse situation.
That you're falling asleep in a meeting.
Yes.
I agree with him because the other one, we can say it's something that can help you to handle this situation. For example, when someone to offered food that you don't like, you can say I allergic, or you can invent something else. And when you arrive uh, for when you arrive at home of someone for a day, or for go to a party, you only can wait. It's no problem to handle.
Okay. Yeah, it's true, right? If you arrive too early, well, the suggestion one said that you say, you know what, I have an errand to do around, I will come back. So I don't know, you can go and sit down in a park there, or you can wait, right? If you don't want to wait in the house, it's easy to handle. About the food too, it's like, oh, you know what, I'm allergic. You can say that, or if you know what, I just ate something, I am full. You can invent. But yeah, if you're falling asleep, obviously it will be uncomfortable for the other people, right? Because it's like if you're not paying attention to what they say, and you're bored, it cannot be. Probably the person is very tired, but it leaves a bad impression of yourself, right? Very good. We still have to check the last part of the video to choose the correct options here, but I have to check the attendance. So give me 1 second. I'll open the Excel document. Okay, good news that we're missing only 3 classes. Well, actually, after this one, right? After this one, we're only missing 3 more classes. We finish on September the 14th. So we are about to finish the level. Let me check. There are only 13 people today. I see Jennifer, I guess Erika.
Present.
Thank you. No, no problem. Thank you very much. Joel is there. Selena, I think she didn't connect. See? No. William, Lily, Carlos, Carlos, Federico. Edgar, I saw Edgar there.
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
Okay, thank you. And Doris. Great. Okay, so we want to watch it the last time. In this, well, this time it says, what are these people's opinions about the situations? Write the correct number in each box, then compare. So you have 3 different opinions, right? About the first situation says the guest should have, right? The host should have, right? So 2 of them. So we're gonna match, the opinions about what the guest should have done, or the host, right? Then in this one, situation 2, only the host, only suggestions for the host. And in situation 3, we have suggestion for the guest and also for the host. Okay. So let's watch it one more time. Okay.
In the United States and Canada, as in most countries, people like to invite guests to their homes, but sometimes misunderstandings occur and embarrassing things happen. Everyone seems to have a story about a difficult situation involving a guest. We're going to look at some of those stories today, then ask people what they would do in these sticky situations. Let's take a look.
I was invited to a party, and I arrived an hour early. I thought it would take me longer to get there. Well, Rebecca came to the door wearing sweatpants and an old t-shirt.
Hi. Oh, hi. Rebecca, am I too early?
You're the first one.
I'm the first one.
I could hear the shower running in the background, and of course, not a single guest was there.
Wow. Well, we asked some people about what they would have done in this situation.
What would I have done? I would have pretended to have an errand to run in the neighborhood, like going to the drugstore, the grocery store, and then I would have told her I'd come back later.
If I were him, I would have apologized and then offered to help with things like setting the table.
You wouldn't have left?
No, I don't think so.
And what if the situation were reversed? What would you have done if you were the host and a guest arrived early?
If I were the host, same thing really. I would have invited him in and put him to work.
What would you have done? Now let's take a look at another predicament.
I invited my boss and her husband to dinner the other night. We had a great time, but she just wouldn't leave. By midnight, my husband and I were so exhausted. Finally, my husband fell asleep at the table. My boss was very embarrassed when she realized it was so late. I just never know what to do when a guest won't go home.
What should the host have done? Let's get some opinions.
I don't care if she is my boss. I think I would have reminded her how late it was.
I wouldn't have done anything, except pretend I wasn't tired. After all, she's your boss.
I'm not sure, but I think I might have lied and told her I had to wake up early in the morning. Then I would have thought of some reason.
What would you have done? Let's take a look at one last situation.
My new neighbor invited me over for lunch. I was a good guest. I came on time, I left on time, I even brought a loaf of bread. It's a good thing, too, because I couldn't eat anything else. You see, the host served seafood, and I hate seafood. I'm not allergic to it, but I really can't stand it. I probably hurt her feelings, but what should I have done?
What should the guest have done? Let's see what the people we talked with had to say.
I think I would have lied and told the host that I was allergic to seafood.
I think you should eat whatever the host makes, even if you don't like it. I mean, if someone goes to all the trouble to cook you something, it's rude not to eat it.
You know, I had a similar experience once. I served a dish with tomatoes in it to someone who was allergic to them. He broke out in a rash. It was terrible. Now, when I invite people to dinner, I tell them what I'm planning to make sure that they can eat it. The host in that situation should have asked her guests about food allergies and food preferences before she planned the menu.
What would you have done?
Okay, the answers were already set here, so we can check. Did you get the first ones? These two are for the guest, okay? So you have three options. The first person, the man, what did he say about it? What the guest should have done?
He's left quickly and come back later.
Left quickly and come back later. Do you
Yes.
agree with Jose Carlos?
Yes, agree.
You agree? Okay, well, actually, it's number two. It's similar, but it's not the same. It says pretended to have an errand. Errand in Spanish is mandado. That's something that you have to do, right? So pretended to have an errand and run, right? Or to run, I mean, to do. What about the woman? What did she say?
She said, putting the guest to work.
Yeah, but that is for the host.
The number one, apologize and offer to help.
Exactly. And in the case of the second about the host, yes, Beatrice is put the guest to work. For me, that would be rude, right? But yes, it may be a solution. Okay, situation 2. What about the man? What did he say about the host?
I think the number 3.
3. Yes. Reminded her boss it was late. And what about this man? What did he say? Now remember?
Number 2.
It's number 2. Pretended she wasn't tired. And the last one?
Number 1.
Reminder her boss it was late.
Yeah, no, that is in number,
No.
the first man.
Sorry,
Yeah,
number 1.
Number 1 for the woman. Lied and say she had to get up early. I think that is the best option, right? You know what? I have to get up early. You're not going to send your boss to do the dishes, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
It's impossible to think about it. Okay, and what about the last situation? The guest should have, what did the man say?
And light and said she was allergic to
Seafood. Yeah, that is correct. This is the one that said that she should have lied. What about the woman? What did she say? Okay, she said that she would have eaten the food anyway, right? And what did she suggest to the host?
Number 1.
The number 1, yeah.
Yes.
To ask about food allergies. And this comes to a question I want to ask. Somebody here has any allergy? Are you allergic to something? I remember Jennifer said something about an allergy she has, but I don't remember what. It's chocolate, I suppose.
Yes, chocolate.
I remember it was when I heard that. Wow,
Yes.
it's very, very rare. Somebody else who has an allergy, are you allergic to something? No? I'm only lactose intolerant, but that is not considered an allergy. Many people are lactose intolerant. Okay, let's continue then. With the video section, this is it we're gonna check today. I want to show you a PDF document that is about doing the house chores, okay? So first of all, we're gonna check vocabulary about household chores. I need you to repeat after me to check correct pronunciation, okay? Repeat, please. Sweeping.
Sweeping.
Feeding pets.
Feeding pets.
Cleaning bathrooms.
Cleaning bathrooms.
Bathroom.
Ironing clothes.
Ironing clothes.
Vacuuming.
Vacuuming.
Doing laundry.
Doing laundry.
Dusting.
Dusting.
Separating trash.
Separating trash.
Washing dishes.
Washing dishes.
Preparing meals.
Preparing meals.
Folding laundry.
Folding laundry.
Taking out the trash.
Taking out the trash.
Okay, did you find new vocabulary here? Sweeping. This one?
Yes, the first one.
Yeah. How can I explain it? Okay, when you clean your house, you sweep, and you mop.
Okay.
First you sweep the dust and then you mop.
Yes, okay, I
You
understand.
got it?
Yes.
Ironing clothes.
Ironing is you use an iron. For example, the shirt you're using, Jose Carlos, you need to iron it. To iron
Oh,
it. Yes. No other
folding
words?
laundry.
Folding
Folding
is
laundry.
basically the same. When you wash or you do the laundry, after that you have to fold it, right? To put it in the closet or whatever you put it. Okay.
Separating trash.
We don't usually do that, but for example, when you recycle things, you separate it, like recyclable things and organic things. So that is separating trash.
And dusting.
Do you have these dusters? Like for example, on the wall there's dust, so you
okay.
you do the dusting.
Okay.
Like in the song, right? Another one bites the dust. So dusting is the action of moving the dust.
Sacudir.
Desempolvar would be the word, but yeah, it's also sacudir. Okay, then we have some expressions that it says making requests or giving orders. Repeat after me. Do something.
Do
something.
I need you to.
I need you
I need you to.
Then you add any of this, like I need you to feed the pets. I need you to do the dusting. Sorry, I need you to fold the laundry, etc. You're asked to do something. Could you do something? Could you
do something?
Do something.
Can you help me do something?
Can you help me?
Can you help me do something?
It can be any of these, right? Repeat. Do the dishes.
Do the
Do the
Do the
dishes.
dishes.
Sweep the room.
Sweep the
Sweep
room.
the
The
room.
room.
I need you to.
I
I
need
need you
I
to.
need you to.
It can be any of these. Examples: clean the bathroom.
Clean the bathroom.
Clean the bathroom.
Take out the trash.
take out
Take out the
Take out
trash.
the trash.
Could you do the laundry?
to
Could
you do the laundry?
laundry?
Could you fold the clothes?
You fold the
You
clothes.
fold the clothes.
Can you help me
Can you help
Can you
Help me.
tidy up the room?
Tidy up the room.
Tidy up the
the
room.
room?
Clean the room.
clean the room?
Clean the room.
A synonym of tidy up is to order. Okay, to order. And then I remember I told you about idioms, right? We mentioned a little bit. So these are idioms that are related to house vocabulary. So repeat, get your own house in order.
Get your
Get your
own
own house in order.
House in
So
order.
this is tidy up your own affairs before criticizing others people. You should get your own business, your own house in order before telling me what to do, right? So this is like, well, when we say in Spanish, well, difficult, but I think it is like, no, I don't know if it's like that. But for example, you cannot tell me what to do if you are doing the same, right? It's similar to that. So mind your business. Do your thing before you tell me what to do. Okay, that is the idiom. Also, be on the house. Repeat, be on the house.
Be on the house.
Be on the house.
So that is to be free. In this case, it says in a restaurant, right? Can I get you a drink on the house, right? Like to have specific free time to do something. The next one is everything but the kitchen sink.
Everything but the
Everything but the kitchen sink.
It says take a lot of things when you go somewhere, right? They took everything but the kitchen sink. It's not literal, right? But when you take a lot of things, for example, you pack to go on vacation and you take a lot of things, right? A lot of clothes, you take food, you take toothpaste, etc., in too many things, right? That probably are not necessary. The next one, repeat. Throw money down the drain.
Throw money down
Money
the
down the
drain.
drain.
That is to waste money. To throw money down the drain. Next one, have a skeleton in the cupboard.
Have a skeleton in the cupboard.
Or in the closet.
Or in the closet.
Yeah, this is to have an unpleasant secret, right? When you hide something, you will say, you know what? I think my brother has a skeleton in the closet. It's not, it is not literal, but you say he's hiding something that is unpleasant. The next one, repeat, make yourself at home.
Make yourself
Make
at home.
yourself at home.
At home.
That is to make yourself comfortable. Right? Like when you say in Spanish, siéntate en casa, right? That is the same. Repeat, homesick.
Homesick.
When you're homesick is when you are away. Imagine you go on vacation 2 weeks. After 3 or 4 days, you start missing home. That is to be homesick. Very good. Okay, some of these are not so easy to understand, obviously, because we need context, right? And sometimes when they are in infinitive form, we need to, they have some examples, for example, here, right? So you may get an idea with them. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna discuss the warm-up questions and also the discussion. I will send the PDF to WhatsApp group and you are going to have like 8 minutes to discuss. Got it?
Okay.
Very good. Let me see 2 groups.
Give the, I don't remember how how do how do you say traje? or
Smoking,
saco.
maybe
Suit.
like
Suit.
Jacket is
I mean,
saco.
Traje completo, saco y
suit.
pantalón.
Suit.
Suit. Thank you. In my case, only when I need to go my suit.
okay.
In my case, sometimes too, when I don't have weather, because no,
Yes.
because I don't have weather, and sometimes that I agree with Jose Carlos when we need to watch um uh, uh I don't know, delicada. Because some closets are soft, and you can watch in the machine that I have in the house.
Okay.
Delicate laundry, that is delicate.
Delicate. The delicate clothes.
In my case, when I live in apartment, I use the dry cleaners because I don't have the machine to wash my clothes. In this case only, but now I I wash my home. What other household chores do you do?
And Cecilia and Joel.
For the number 3, I like to work in the garden, like cut the. I don't remember. Maybe the word is grass, grama or hierba.
Yeah, grass.
And cut the other plants.
In my
And
case,
I'm
sorry,
how
Jose Carlos.
how do you say podar?
Podar. Depending, right? If it is a tree or if it is the grass.
I don't know. All the plants in the garden.
Okay, if it is plants, you can say just check the actions. It can be crop, right? Crop something.
Okay.
Or you can also say prune. Prune. I will write both.
Okay, thank you.
Prune or crop.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Beatrice, I'm sorry.
No problem, Jose Carlos. In my case, I do anything in my house.
For me, I prefer iron the clothes. And you, Jennifer, in Doris?
In my case, I prefer iron the clothes.
Yes, me too. Iron the clothes. Next. How many hours a week do you spend on house chores? House chores. Um,
In my case,
Sansa, how many hours?
no,
A week.
it's my day off. Very little time. The true only
Maybe
the
2 or
full day.
3 hours?
Yes, more or less 3 hours.
Me too.
In my case, 4 hours.
Hey, thank you very much for your participation today. Just reminder, guys, if you haven't submitted the classroom homework assignments, please do so because I will be checking the assignments to, well, not today, but this week. Okay, so that we are ready with that on Thursday. So
How
this is it for
many
today.
how many tasks are they, teacher?
There are 4 units. Each unit
Okay.
has 2, yeah, each unit has
Two.
two tasks.
Okay.
There are 8 tasks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great night, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.